Have you ever wondered why things just don't shift? Why you keep trying, keep pushing, keep doing all the right things, and yet somehow you still feel stuck? You try harder, you hustle more, you read the books, you repeat the affirmations, you listen to the podcasts, but nothing truly changes. Let me tell you something no one told us growing up. Life doesn't change because you work harder. Life changes because your energy does. You can't solve spiritual stuckness with surface-level effort. You can't attract peace while operating from fear. You can't invite love while believing you're not worthy. You can't step into abundance while clinging to scarcity. Your energy is your frequency, your invisible signature, and it's shaping your reality whether you realize it or not. Most people spend their entire lives trying to change their circumstances without ever changing themselves. They rearrange the furniture, but the house still feels cold. They move to a new city, but the same loneliness follows. They get a new job, but the same stress shows up in a different suit. Why? Because their energy never shifted. You see, nothing out there can shift until something in here does. And the moment you shift your energy, your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotional baseline, everything begins to move. Shifting your energy isn't about pretending to be happy. It's not about slapping positivity over pain. It's not spiritual bypassing or denial or fake confidence. It's deeper. It's when you stop reacting from your wounds and start responding from your worth. It's when you stop chasing and start attracting, stop begging and start embodying, stop controlling and start trusting, because your outer world is nothing but a mirror, a reflection of the vibration you're holding. The energy you carry is the energy you create. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a room and felt tension, even when no one said a word? Or met someone whose presence just felt peaceful before they even spoke? That's energy. It's not woo-woo. It's quantum. It's real. We are electromagnetic beings. Your heart has an energy field that can be measured up to several feet from your body. Your thoughts emit electrical impulses. Your emotions release chemicals that literally affect your body and your brain. So why do we ignore the most powerful force we carry? Why do we keep looking outside for a shift that must happen within? Because most of us were taught to hustle, not to align. We were taught to chase the job, the partner, the house, the money, as if we could earn our way into happiness. But alignment is different. Alignment says, I don't chase, I choose. I don't hustle to prove. I move in purpose. I don't force. I flow. And that's the moment when life starts to move with you. Not against you, not in resistance, but in rhythm. Let me be clear. Shifting your energy doesn't mean your life becomes instantly perfect. But it does mean things begin to reorganize. People fall away. Jobs become unbearable. Old patterns break open. Because everything that doesn't match the new energy, it either rises to meet you or falls away entirely. And I'll be honest, it's uncomfortable. The shift can feel like a breakdown before it becomes a breakthrough. But that's not failure. That's friction. That's transformation. That's evolution. Let me ask you something. What if your next level of life isn't about working harder? What if it's about releasing the version of you that's been operating from survival? What if you stopped trying to fix your life and started feeling your way into alignment. Because your nervous system knows. Your body knows. When you're in resistance, when you're people-pleasing, when you're saying yes, but your soul is screaming no, that's energetic misalignment. And the price is heavy. It drains you, confuses you, keeps you in cycles of burnout and betrayal. But the moment you shift, the moment you say, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't have to shrink to be loved. I don't have to earn rest. I get to feel good in my life. That's when everything changes, because the universe responds to your frequency, not your words. I know that sounds wild to some. We're taught in the US to be logical, pragmatic, efficient. We're taught to figure it out, to have a 5-year plan, to never show weakness. But here's the truth nobody taught us in school. You are not a machine. You are energy. You are vibration. You are resonance. And when your internal world is heavy, scattered, anxious, your external world reflects that. So don't underestimate the power of a pause, the power of choosing peace over performance, of breathing deeply instead of reacting blindly. That's not small. That's energetic mastery. Let's break this down into something simple you can actually do today. Because shifting your energy isn't just a concept. It's a practice. Here are 3 small shifts that can create massive changes. 1. Shift from fear to curiosity. Instead of asking, what if this goes wrong? Ask, what if this works out better than I imagined? This opens the door to possibility, not paralysis. 2. Shift from proving to being. You don't have to earn your worth. You were born with it. Stop contorting yourself to be loved. Start showing up as you truly are. 3. Shift from force to flow. If something constantly drains you, makes you anxious, or never aligns, it might not be for you. Let go of what you're forcing, and create space for what wants to come in. These are not just mindset shifts. They are frequency shifts, and they will change your entire experience. Because when you change your energy, you stop living by default and start living by design. You become magnetic to peace, to purpose, to people who truly see you. Not because you did more, but because you finally became more you. Here's something else you need to know. You don't need a major life event to change your life. You don't need to wait for rock bottom. You don't need to wait for a breakdown, a betrayal, a burnout. You can decide today, right now, to shift, to raise your standards, to listen to your intuition, to stop settling for things that shrink your soul. Because nothing around you changes until something within you does. And that shift, it doesn't require a degree. It doesn't need a permission slip. It doesn't take years of planning. It just takes one sacred moment of truth. I'm ready to live in alignment with who I really am. Let that be your breakthrough. Not a grand performance, but a quiet shift in how you breathe, in how you choose, in how you speak to yourself, in what you allow and what you release. That's where your power lives, not in controlling the future, but in changing your frequency right now. So today I want you to remember this. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. And who you are
is not too much, is not broken, is not behind. You are becoming. You are remembering. You are rising. And the moment you shift your energy, even just a little, The world around you will start to shift too, not by force, but by design, because alignment is magnetic, and your soul already knows the way. Just trust the shift. You're closer than you think.